One.
All right, we are group three, and this is our budding with the business presentation. So for our decision matrix, we mainly focused on three criteria, which would be ease of transition, market disruption, and ROI. Our three options that we were considering was turning Red Rabbit Grill into a sports bar, Heber Hatchets offering archery and going mobile, and Rexburg Motorsports starting to offer rentals. Ultimately, we settled on going with Heber Hatchets, mainly because it would be easy to begin offering archery and take the business mobile. We would be able to take away a fair amount of the market share from our competitors, and we feel like it would be relatively cheap to do this switch, and it would have a good return on investment.
Our entrepreneurship and market opportunities include expanding to include archery to Heber Hatchets and cater to special events. This won't be our main source of income, but it will increase our revenue at a fairly low startup cost. Our go-to market strategy is become renowned and familiar and become a renowned and familiar option for catering special events. We would rival other entertainment services within Rexburg, but our uniqueness is our ability to travel to special locations.
And now some of our key financial projections with picking this business option is that our revenue over the next 3 years will be $702,000, $842,000, and $1 million. And then with figuring out the average revenue, we expect higher revenue during the summer months, especially when we can cater, and lower during the winter months when we can't be out and about as much. But the average between that is about $70,000 a month in revenue.
So right now there's a need for fun activities in town. So a place for archery and activities that can be catered and planned to. Also, a need for a safe place to practice archery and throwing axes while being supervised. And our customer channels will be to get customer referrals and advertising through social media and our website. We're also going to have a mobile unit for easy setup and takedown at events. We're also going to have separate pricing for archery, both on our mobile unit and our in-house price. People will pay a flat fee per event plus hours spent on the mobile usage. And then our revenue streams will be the mobile events, archery, axe throwing at in-house at our location and other locations, as well as our merch.
Okay, so for our competitive analysis, our competitors were the On-Target Axe Throwing located in Idaho Falls. Their value proposition, they just want, their customers to have fun and be safe while throwing the axes. So their strategy was to teach you how to properly and safely throw the axes and just keep the environment upbeat and fun. The way we're going to differentiate from them is we're going to include archery as well as the mobile services as we previously talked about. This will just make it more convenient for our customers to choose their own location if they want to host events.
Under the event that Heber Hatchet does become its turn strictly mobile and becomes a separate entity, the best legal structure would be to create a general partnership. And the reasons for that is it's easy to form, we would receive special taxation, and a more growth potential.
Now, some of the valuation after considering all of our revenue and expenses and startup costs, if you put that all together, we get a rate of return of over 319%.
We have a responsibility as a team. We each are in charge of different things. Tanner will be in charge of maintenance, being the maintenance manager. Brendan will be accounting and finance manager. Brian will be marketing and advising manager. Nicole will be the purchasing and inventory manager, and I will be in charge of scheduling and supervision. And each of us will have our own separate departments. That way we can mitigate risks and allow the company to progress forward in a smooth fashion.
So our investment and use of funds and timeline. So we're going to need $115,360. The use of our funds, we're going to use the $45,000 for our truck and trailer, and then the $31,000 for additional equipment, and then employee wages, $39,360. For our timeline, we're going to get the loan and purchase a truck and trailer, and then we'll purchase, the equipment needed for our activities, and we intend on paying the loan off in a little over the course of 3 years. So thank you for listening, and we're open for questions.
Oops.